My husband left me during pregnancy complications to marry his ex who has cancer because she wants to die as his wife, not his ex. He said our baby could wait but she couldn't. When I went into early labor alone, he texted can't come, at the wedding. I delivered our premature son by myself while he was saying vows to another woman. Rachel, she said slowly, you understand that what he's describing is completely insane, right? Like, actually crazy? I don't know what to think anymore, I sobbed. He's abandoning his pregnant wife to marry his ex-girlfriend. There's no universe where that's okay, dying or not. But David had already made his decision. The next morning, he called to tell me the wedding was scheduled for Friday. Friday? I choked out. This Friday? As in, 3 days from now? The doctors don't think she has much longer, he said. We can't wait. What about me? What about Oliver? I told you, you'll both be fine. I'll be back early next week, and we can put this whole thing behind us. Put this behind us? David, you're marrying someone else. For like 4 days. Then she'll die and it'll be over. The casual way he talked about her death, like it was just an inconvenience to get through, made me sick. But what made me sicker was the realization that he genuinely didn't see anything wrong with what he was doing. Wednesday night, I started having contractions. They were irregular at first, so I timed them and waited to see if they'd settled down. When they didn't, I called my doctor. Mrs. Thompson, given your complications, I think you should come in to be monitored, Dr. Martinez said. How far apart are the contractions? About 8 minutes, I said, trying to stay calm. Come in now. And where's your husband? I started crying. He's not available. When I got to the hospital, the contractions were getting stronger and more regular. Dr. Martinez examined me and her face went serious. Rachel, you're 3 centimeters dilated and fully effaced. This baby is coming tonight. No, I said, panicking. No, he's not due for 6 weeks. David isn't here. He can't come tonight. I'm sorry, honey, but Oliver has other plans. We need to call your husband immediately. With shaking hands, I called David. It went straight to voicemail. I called again. Voicemail. I texted, in labor. Hospital. Need you now. An hour passed with no response. My contractions were getting stronger, and I was terrified. I called David's phone 12 more times. Finally, around 2 a.m., he texted back, can't come. At wedding venue doing rehearsal stuff. You'll be fine. Hospitals have doctors. I showed the text to Dr. Martinez, and the look on her face will haunt me forever. Did your husband just say he can't come to the birth of his child because he's at a wedding rehearsal? She asked carefully. I nodded, sobbing too hard to speak. For someone else's wedding? His ex-girlfriend's, I managed to get out. He's marrying his ex-girlfriend tomorrow because she's dying. Dr. Martinez was quiet for a moment. Then she said, Rachel, I've been delivering babies for 20 years, and I have never heard anything so heartless in my life. Oliver arrived at 6:47 a.m. on Friday morning, exactly when David was supposed to be walking down the aisle with Melissa. He weighed 4 pounds, 3 ounces, and had to go straight to the NICU because of his prematurity. I held my tiny son and cried harder than I'd ever cried in my life. Not just because he was early and fragile, but because the man who was supposed to be there to welcome him into the world was busy marrying someone else. At 10:15 a.m., as I was trying to pump breast milk for Oliver,